What up, y'all? Texas Roots and Fruits. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's got another video for you guys this week, or on this video. Me going over tipping your mango trees and what that means and what I'm doing. There's definitely different opinions on it and how to do it and all that. Again, from kind of what I always say is try not to overthink it too much, and just kind of do what, read on some information, maybe watch my video, whatever, and come to your own conclusion of how you want to do it. But this is how I'm going to do it. So anyways, if you guys saw my previous videos, this is my Sugarloaf mango. And if you guys saw it, this tree actually bloomed. Sugarloaf mangoes bloom pretty early. They tend to bloom a lot of male flowers. Just kind of a background. Obviously, this tree is teeny tiny, and what I thought was going to happen did, and I'm glad because I didn't have to cut off any fruits just because that would have hurt my soul. But yeah, so it bloomed. It bloomed right here, here, and here. So it had 4 panicles, and they all died off, which is fine with me because I didn't want to have to cut them off, like I said. So if you guys don't know, basically each branch produces one panicle. So panicle here, panicle here, panicle here, and panicle here. And after the blooming season, after the fruiting season, you kind of want to cut back. And reason being is because next year, let's say you cut this, then 3 or 4 more branches will branch out, and that's what you want. You just want basically to maximize your potential and increase your chances of more fruit, right? So instead of just letting this kind of branch out on its own, we're going to cut it back, and then hopefully like 3 or 4 more branches will start growing off of that. And perfect example of that is, you guys can see here, when I bought this tree, get in there, this is what they did. I know it's kind of shadowed, but I'm trying to, anyways, I don't know, the sun's in the shadows kind of messing it up, but you guys can see that that's what they did here, is they cut it and then 4 branches branched out, right? So it's essentially the same thing. You're just doing it up here. That's all that tipping your mangoes means, in the easiest sense of it. And so another good reason to tip your mangoes is, I'll show you a perfect example here. So this is my Glen mango, and when I first bought this thing, it was probably right here, and it's just shot straight up straight. So it hasn't branched out at all. Yeah, it's not on the ground, but it's just literally shooting up straight. And you can see there's new growth here, and it's just going to continue to go on straight. Actually, looks like there might be some that are finally going to go out on the side right there. But what you can do, and what I should have done, I didn't know at the time because this was my first mango tree, about tipping, is when it gets about waist high is when you want to tip your mango tree. And that just helps you start forming the tree how you want it to look and where you want the tree itself to actually start branching out. So I'm not going to cut it back to waist high because it's already bigger, but I am going to cut it back a little bit, just because unless it starts branching out itself. We'll see what it does right here. But if you don't have a lot of space, or like for me, winter is an issue, you can't just let this tree grow huge. You need to control it and keep it a size that you can manage and cover and all that stuff. So that's kind of another reason behind it, that I should have done it earlier. I just, I didn't put much thought into it. It was my first mango tree, and I'm like, yeah, just let the trees do what trees do, is grow, and just let them grow. But if your mango tree isn't branching out, you'll definitely need to tip it. And like I said, waist high is kind of a good marker of when you could start tipping it. But anyways, let's get into this. So like I said, I'm not going to overthink it too much. You just want to cut off where you basically had panicles from the year before. This thing already bloomed. You don't want to do it before blooming or anything. It's after fruiting season, blooming, all that is when you want to tip it. So like I said, I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to come here. It sucks to do this, I get it, but just going to cut that off and get some new growth here. Cut. I know people don't like cutting their trees, and I don't either, but just going to cut it off and cut it off. Yeah, it looks horrible. It's a baby tree. It'll be fine. But like I said, those had already bloomed, so nothing else was going to come out of it, honestly. And yeah, it'll take a second. Like, it's not going to just, you know, obviously start growing right away, but the idea is, like I said, to get four new growths out of it. So it's going to keep branching out this way, that way, and that way. So anyways, guys, just wanted to make a quick video. I've been needing to do it. I almost just did it off camera, but I just made a little video out of it. I'll keep you guys up to date and let you guys know how this works out. This is the first time I've done it and tried it. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe from what I've read and seen videos, it's pretty self-explanatory. Some people do a hand length and then tip it, but obviously this is a small tree. I don't have that much room to do all that. So I kind of just did, you know, below the growth a little bit and did it like that. So I'll keep you guys up to date. If you guys have any recommendations, or you know, if you guys have any better ideas on tipping mangoes, definitely leave it down in the comments. If not, we'll talk to you guys next week. Texas Roots and Fruits out.